What's going on? You decided to come down again?
Yes, oh my God.
You're going to be able to control yourself?
Yes, I am.
Really?
I am, because the prodigy, people on prodigy are going to be looking up.
Wait, what'd you say?
The people on prodigy, my friends, are going to be looking out for me, and I don't want to cry. I don't want to disgrace myself.
You're
I don't
already
want to
starting to
disappoint
get
them.
teary-eyed already.
No, I'm not going to. I'm just going to see him.
Let me paint some breasts.
Are there more?
Yeah, Uzo is here, the girl who worships me. Why don't you bring Uzo in first?
I wonder if you'll get to paint her. Did she say you were painting her this year?
I imagine so. This is a lovely. What is she? African?
Yes, I don't remember what country she's from.
Yeah,
Nigeria, I think.
she's a real knockout. But every time she sees me, she shakes and cries and can't talk. It's silly to have her on the radio. She can't talk. She's totally in love with me. Here is Uzo. Ah, there she is. She can barely handle being in the room with me because I am her god.
How's she doing so far?
She can't look at me. It's very hard.
Oh,
when she looks at me, it's painful. Woozy.
She's already breathing
She's already
deeply.
crying. It's very hard for her. Uzo, are you all right in my presence?
Yeah.
That
Yes.
top is hardly covering her.
Beautiful girl. Beautiful virgin. Are you okay?
Oh, no. She's going already.
All right, here she goes. Uzo, are you okay?
No. Why does she come if she's only going to cry?
That's a legitimate question. Uzo, why do you come if it's going to upset you? You're not upset. It's tears of joy, isn't it? It's like meeting. It's similar when a priest meets the Pope. Is it true?
It's a religious experience.
Yes.
It's more like actually meeting Jesus Christ himself, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Boy, I'd like to get my hands on those.
Oh, my. Oh, dear.
Are you okay now?
Yes.
Maybe you shouldn't look at her.
Do you want me not to look at you?
Yes.
You want me to look at you? You want me to look away from you?
Your gaze is too intense, I think.
All right. Are you okay now?
Yes.
All right, look at me. Look at me. She can barely look. She cannot. It brings her to tears.
Will you stop making her cry?
Are you all right? I want you to look at me. I want you to look at me now.
Would it be better if you were sitting on his lap? Would that make you feel better?
No, I don't. I think
no,
that's
I don't
too
think
much.
she could take
I don't
that
think she could take that. First of all, Uzo is wearing a very charming little mini skirt. Beautiful girl, really stunning. Her short little bippy shirt is barely covering her chest.
It can't. It can't contain it.
We can't contain it. Now, Uzo, you've had when did you first start listening to the show?
6 years ago.
6 years ago, you started listening, and did a friend tell you about the show?
No, I was listening. I always hear about your name I always see your name in the paper, and they tell me you are a talk show, and I never heard of a talk show host. So I put it on, and you always talk, and I'm waiting for the music. No music comes on.
Right, because you like to dance, don't you?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
And you keep talking and talking, and I said, okay, let me just tape it and see what he's talking about.
Right.
And then that was it.
That was it. And the first day you knew that I was
God.
God.
Yes.
You felt that my mind was so advanced.
Yes.
That the things that I discussed, the openness, this was a true original.
Why didn't you have her talk to John Stossel?
I tell you, why didn't we load up the, you know what you do? Send this tape over to John Stossel over 2020 and to Katie Couric as well. So when you heard the show, you said this brought you a great sense of joy, or yes?
It became my life.
The same way that religion.
Yes, it's more than religion.
Now explain that. Explain that.
It's more. I value what you say more than anybody else.
Right.
So.
You began to learn things from the show, and also an attitude. You began to. A lot of hypocrisy was exposed.
Yes.
Did your life change? Did you become a different person?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
I live on Prodigy now.
Yeah, she even is even Prodigy. I see her on there all the time.
Really?
Yeah, but she never believes it's me.
You've never had cyber sex with her?
No, I've tried, but she always rejects me and tells me I'm a jerk.
You don't believe it when Howard says he's Howard?
Do you know how many times you've called me a jerk? Because when I go on the Prodigy with you, you begin to berate me.
No, because everybody claims to be you.
Right.
So
including you.
Everybody claims to be her.
No, I see you on there. Your name on the Prodigy is Uzo Candy Babe, right?
Yes.
Yes. And I get on and I say, "Hey, Uzo, it's me, your guy. Let's have a roll in the hay."
Do you recognize those lines?
And then she goes, "F you, you jackass, you a moron." And she even writes with her accent. She goes, you know, listen, she's from another country, and she's like, "F you, moron, jackass, you a jerk, you a jerk." It's cute. I mean, I laugh at it. Now, obviously, did you want to get your breast painted?
No, I just came to see you.
You just came down to see me.
Yes.
You missed him.
I just came to see you.
No, I mean, you're a very sexually open person. You're very free. Am I correct? And with me, though,
What is her deal? Is she in a relationship?
I don't know. I can't get it straight.
I am in a relationship here.
You are.
You are.
Okay.
You have a boyfriend or a girlfriend?
I have a boyfriend, but yes, I have a boyfriend, but right now I'm dating somebody on the computer. His name is Ian.
You are dating a guy on the computer.
Yeah.
And have you met him?
No.
Oh, you
Just on the computer.
Yeah, he loves Howard Stern, so.
Yes, I've spoken with Ian. I know all these people.
Well, Uzo is having a computer relationship with him.
And you will not meet Ian? You just want to know him on the computer?
No, we are going to meet November.
November.
I'm going to dump my fiancé for him.
Really?
You are. Now,
Yes,
how did
because He
you...
likes Howard.
How did you...
Your fiance doesn't like Howard?
He doesn't care about it.
Oh.
Right, and if you're gonna marry someone like you or have a relationship with you, you better like Howard.
Yes.
Because then it would be a mixed
must.
marriage.
That's right.
Right. And this fiance of yours, have you told him you're gonna break up?
And I gave him a hint. He's very mad at me for being on the computer all the time, talking
Right.
about you. And I gave him a hint that if he doesn't come to terms with Howard, I'm going to dump him for
And-
my Ian boyfriend.
I see. And Ian, you don't know what he looks like. You don't even know if you're
I
physically...
know what he looks like.
Oh, you do?
He looks like a man's man. I don't like pretty boys.
You
He
do
looks
not?
like a man's man, yeah.
You look like a man. You like the way I look?
You're God, I don't care.
You don't care what I look
Yes.
like. That's a whole thing. It's a mental thing.
Yes.
She don't even look at you. She probably wouldn't recognize you.
Right. You cannot look at me directly, can you?
No, because I don't want to cry. I promised people on Prodigy I'm not going to cry.
Let me see. Look at me. I want to see. Look at me. You can do it. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes now.
Okay.
Go ahead. Look at me. Come and look at me. Gaze upon me.
Oh, she's even covering her
Very hard.
eyes with her hands. She can't do it.
Very hard for her. I kind of dig this whole worship thing.
Oh, yeah.
Now I can see why that guy in Waco went nuts. What is it, Fa Flowly?
Well, just a couple of interesting.
What was that? I don't have your mic on.
Sorry, just a couple of interesting things about Uzo. John was saying that she claims to be the child of some diplomats from a foreign country.
Oh, I see.
And there's a guy in the green room who says he's her boyfriend.
Really?
Really?
It's my housekeeper.
No, he says he's your boyfriend as well. That you guys are like a couple.
No, it's my housekeeper.
You have a housekeeper?
Yeah. I have
Really?
Two?
two. Yeah.
I've seen her house, a public access.
How do you have so
cable.
much money?
I have a cable show right now, and it's making a lot of money for
The
me.
cable show is making. I saw the cable show. You're dancing around in your apartment.
Yeah, they love it. Guys love it.
And you make money that way?
They buy the tapes.
They buy the tapes.
Yes.
Jesus. I've never
you have
seen this cable
And you
show.
have two housekeepers,
Yes.
and you don't have sex with these guys?
No.
Let me meet this. Can I meet this guy? Let me meet this guy.
Housekeeper.
Let me
Why
meet.
is the housekeeper with her today?
He brought my stuff.
He carries her stuff.
Is that right?
Well, she's a very beautiful woman. I could see where guys would worship her.
Sure.
But I don't know what's going on. I've heard all kinds of stories.
I have too, and I still can't get straight what's going on.
And your boyfriend is Ian
On the computer.
on the computer. Oh no, who's this guy? Now you claim to. Hi, how are you?
Housekeeper.
You are Uzo's housekeeper?
Yeah.
No, you're her boyfriend.
Gungadin.
It's
Gunga Din.
that's it. Gunga Din.
You are her boyfriend for real?
I love her definitely. There's
You
no
love
doubt
her,
about
and
it.
you two are lovers.
Oh my God! It's God. Oh,
Oh, dear.
Are you resentful that Uzo worships me?
no, not really.
You don't care as long as she makes love to you.
No.
They met at your book signing, so he
Oh,
was
is
a
that-
fan as well.
I just met her in that time period. I didn't actually meet her there, but
I see. And you really are her housekeeper, or you're her boyfriend?
This is my Gungadin.
No, he's your boyfriend.
I'm Gunga Din.
No, you're her boyfriend or not?
My Gungadin, I have two. He's.
Now be straight with me. Are you her boyfriend or not?
Well, I do a lot of her video work for her public access show.
So you've made love to her?
He's never made love to me.
He has. Oh,
Oh, boy.
He says he did make love to you.
Anything she says. I don't want to upset her. I don't want her to start crying.
All right. Something's up here.
You know what, Uzo? You are an incredible mystery. An incredible mystery.
I got a feeling like her housekeepers are guys who support her.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
They keep her house.
Do you pay her any money? I mean, do you help her out with the bills and stuff?
No, she helps me out with the bills.
She does? So she has a lot of money.
I wouldn't want to say that.
Right.
I mean, you know.
But she's able to support herself. And she really walks around talking about me all the time, or is that more of an act?
No, at first I thought it was an act, but she really is. She really gets choked up when she sees you. I'm a little choked
I
up myself.
fired him before because he didn't put the tape right once. I had to beg to come back.
In other words, you tape the show every day,
Yes.
and you
if
fired
he
him.
doesn't put the tape right one time, I fired him when he didn't do it. I had to beg me to come back.
So you have all the tapes of the shows?
Well, I only, when I tape, then I'll listen, then I'll take only the best of what I like.
Right.
And put in a tape and then clean it up.
So you're editing and everything.
You have a whole system.
Yes.
You save the parts you like the
Yes,
best.
yes.
Right.
If you looked at her public access show, Howard, she's got this wall filled with cassette racks.
Yes.
And nothing but cassettes of you. I mean, it's the whole
Yes.
wall. That's
Yes.
how it's
Well, that's
decorated.
dedication. All right, Junior, you can leave now. I'm talking to Uzo. I got no information from him.
Cagey.
He's a
It's hard
tiny
to
guy.
tell what's going on.
Seems like he made love to her. He seems to be saying he made love to you.
He never made, of course not. He's like, he likes to play. He's my confidant.
I
He's
see.
my favorite gongodin. He does things for me. He knows me very well. He knows what I like. He knows what to do
Yes.
for me. I can't fire him. I can't get rid of him because he knows he takes care of things in the house for
Right.
me.
I understand.
Yes. And I
Can
have
we
little
send a
girl.
camera to follow Uzo?
Yeah, you mind if we send the camera to follow you around for the day?
I don't really do anything but be like right now I have a cable show that makes me money, so it gives me enough time to just worship you all day.
Right.
Just be in the computer and be on the bulletin board and on the chat room.
She's on Prodigy all the time.
Yes.
So-
I see her on there all the time. She's constantly on there, and
Anytime you sign on, she's there.
she's always there. And I say, hey, it's Howard. Let's have some computer sex. And she tells me to F off.
I spend over $2,000 a month.
$2,000 a month.
Yep.
And where are you generating all this money?
I told you my cable show is doing very well. My
Really?
tape sells for $70.
Right.
70?
Yeah.
And
one
there's
tape.
no nudity on the tape. You dance.
It's no nudity, but the things I wear, I might as well be naked.
Right.
The things I wear, and guys love a pretty black girl.
They do love a pretty black girl. That is true.
So they're nice.
And she's on there. She all she does is talk about how great I am.
Is that right?
Right. And she doesn't like anyone else from the show. You don't like Robin, right?
I didn't really care because I thought Robin was very funny. The way he treated like maybe Stuttering John
Yes.
annoyed me. But when I saw her on the Wiz, this weekend and I broke down, I realized how important she is to me.
I see.
She is very important.
So you
to
had a
me.
change of heart about
Yes,
Robin.
because and when she was away for 2 days and she was not here, the show was different.
Right. You like it when
Just-
Robin's on the show.
Yes.
Yeah. So
it
now you're not
just made
disrespecting
me-
her.
Yes, it made me realize how extremely important she is.
Ah,
for the
because
show.
I mean, I see her on there bad-mouthing you sometimes in the past.
Well, you know how it goes.
Right.
Yes, but she.
You love her now.
Yes, I love her now.
All
She's
right.
very important.
I told you she started crying in the Wiz when she saw me.
You're right. So you ran into Robin at the Wiz.
Yes, and it's not just because of Robbie. It's the whole thing.
The package.
Package.
The whole
yes.
package.
I
You didn't
just-
miss Fred when he was out, though, did you?
Eh?
No.
I missed him.
You did
And
miss Fred.
Fred is very good looking.
Who, Fred?
Yeah.
You like the way
She
Fred
looks at Fred though.
Yeah, right. So you did miss Fred.
He doesn't look good on TV. He looks
No.
better.
He looks better in
See me in
person.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fred, you have to see up close.
Yeah, he's a little bit like John Stossel. You meet him in person, much better looking. so Uzo, you did not come down here to have your breast painted.
No, I
You came to be
say
in the presence of your
hello.
king.
Yes, I
Right.
can say hello to my God.
Right, and you learned of the show 6 years ago. You began to listen, and then you felt like, wow, this is something I want to devote my life to.
Yes.
Right,
Yes, and I'm going to. It's not going to stop.
and you have pictures of me in the apartment.
Of course.
You're looking forward, I bet, to the first book signing in New York.
Of course.
Right, the book will be out very soon.
My name right now on the chat is Uzo for November 14.
November 14th, Uzo. Right, that's
So
right.
that's my name now. I can't
Good.
wait. It's
And-
the biggest day of my life.
Right, and you'll be there at the book signing. What are you going to wear for me there?
I am going to. I'm a very sexy girl, as
Yes,
you can see.
you are obviously very
I have
sexy.
a body that no woman has. I have an 18-inch waist, so I'm going to wear the best thing
You
I
are.
can't think of.
This is pretty good what you're wearing. Oh, you wearing panties with that today?
I'll show you.
Show me, please. Let me see what's underneath there. Wow, what a body on you. Look at the body on this girl.
Jeez.
Is that fantastic?
Perfect.
Perfect. Perfect body.
I don't know how they can say Naomi Campbell has the best body.
And Uzo, you don't do any modeling or anything like... Get on the microphone. You don't do any type of modeling or anything?
Car shows.
Into the mic.
You do car shows?
Yes, and things like that.
I
And
see.
Right now with my cable show, I'm happy with my cable show
Your
because
cowboy show, yes.
Cable.
I know, I'm just
I
kidding.
I make money there and I have time to just be on
Worship.
the computer and
Right.
talk about you.
You
So
don't
it's
want to
perfect
do
for me.
anything else.
No, I don't. I don't really. I can get married to a rich guy and never have to worry about working, but
You would rather just stay on the computer and talk
yes,
about me?
Talk about you.
All right. Well, listen, there's nothing wrong with staying on a computer and talking about me. I think it's fine. I think you're worshiping the right man. Because let me tell you something. A lot of these religious leaders and world leaders, you can't really worship because they let you down. You start to realize that they do not live up.
They're not honest.
That's right.
Could never let me down.
I would never let you down. Never.
Never.
You sweet,
Never
you
could let me
sweet,
down.
you sweet young girl.
She seems to have calmed down considerably now
Yeah.
that she's in
I
here
have
for a while.
to. Everybody on the Prodigy is looking out for me right now.
Right, on the Prodigy.
I told them I wouldn't break down, and I'm not.
You're not.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, Uzo, I want to thank you. I want to say that it's a pleasure to see you again.
Yes.
Look forward to seeing your outfit at the book signing, whenever that may be.
I love you, God.
I love you. And I love you.
Okay.
God loves all of his
I
children.
want to come and give you a hug.
Would you like to hug God?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Touch his raiments.
Come over here. I will. What are you doing? Are you all right?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. You had to be doing something weird. Those are some breast implants on her. I've never seen such big breast
You didn't
implants.
create those, God?
I created those. Let me see your shoes. Oh, those are sexy.
Now, why is it you hand paint her breasts?
Why is it I can't paint your breasts? You don't go for that, huh? Come over here.
Okay.
Come here. How come I can't paint your breasts?
Yeah, God.
Because I'm God, and it would be
Yes.
disrespectful?
Yes.
And how much do those implants cost? They are unbelievable.
That my breasts.
Those are not your breasts. Those are Dow
God
chemicals.
knows. God knows those are not your breasts.
God can see right through your shirt. Those are Dow Chemicals breasts, my darling. All right, come here, give me a hug. Come on. Ooh. This is your God.
I love you.
That's right. I love you, baby. Come here. Come. Worship.
Whoa.
Oh, she's bowing to me. Are you bowing to me? Yes.
Oh, dear.
Bow before your God.
What is she doing?
She is on her knees bowing before me. I like that. Thank you, Uzo. Thank
Oh,
you.
now she has to get away from you. She can't take it too much in your presence.
Uzo, ooga booga ooga. Ooga booga.
Thank you.
Thank you, Uzo. There she goes.
Bye-bye.
Beautiful black princess.
Wang dang.
Figured out.
She was on her knees,
I know.
but she pushed her head against my crotch, so
Oh,
that
did
felt
she?
good. Yeah, but I don't think she meant to.
She was just hugging you on her
Yeah,
knees.
yeah.
Jeez.
Nice looking girl, huh?
That's a good one.
You're not kidding, Arnold. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this.
So,
I was
okay?
happy. Yes.
Did you get painted?
No.
How come?
Hi, Rob.
I really don't know. I should be done there, but
Have you ever done anything like this before, Jerry?
Uzo, you alright?
Yes.
You look like you're functioning in slow motion. What's the matter?
Nothing. Okay, then if I take care.
Uzo, you did very well in there.
I know. I'm so happy.
Maintained your composure.
Never.
Let's go.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
And are your
My
parents?
bag,
My parents are.
umbrella.
What's the
You're not allowed to do anything.
No, I know all about it.
It was fun?
Yes.
My mom lives.
I did
So you
better.
think you've gotten over the,
Yes.
you know, not being able to
I
control
told you
yourself?
I'm grown up now.
Really?
Your parents or the?
So what were you thinking about when you were in there? You said you were going to think about...
Prodigy. I didn't want to disappoint the people of Prodigy
With my mom.
because I told them I was not going to break down.
Right.
So I didn't.
So you were thinking about the people on Prodigy?
Yes, I can't break down.
And that took your mind off the guy?
Yeah, that took me my mind off. I didn't want to. I want to be the tough Uzo. They know Prodigy.
So this is a new you, the tough Uzo who can face Howard now, right?
Yes.
All right. That's great.
I stayed with Dad.
And what about when you go to the book signings? Are you gonna be able to maintain the composure?
Yes. Yes, thank you very much. I'm grown up now, okay? Bye, guys. Thanks,
Okay, Uzo, we'll see you. Take care.
Okay.
Take care, sir.
Yes.
Bye.
It was nice seeing you.
We just had the woman Uzo in here who believes that I am God.
Yes.
And really does believe it. You know, I was talking to Stuttering John. He evidently went up to her apartment. Hey, John, come in here. And if Uzo's still here, we'll have her back in. Gary, bring back in Uzo. John, you went up to her apartment to have sex with Uzo? What was that all about? You picked her up on the computer, right? And she invited you over to her apartment.
Yeah, she's like, I'll come over right now and have sex with you. So I go, all right, come on over. So she came over.
House.
Yeah, so she first came over my house.
What was she wearing?
She's like a real sexy outfit, you know? I mean,
Were
like,
you having computer sex with her?
no, I just started around. I go, hey, Uzo, it's John. What's up? Because I had already been over her apartment once.
Oh, you had? When was this?
That was about, I don't know, like a while ago, like maybe a year ago.
Wait, how come Uzo, everyone benefits from your attention and I don't? Doesn't make sense.
She's a totally different person from me, Howard. She's like...
She doesn't act like this at all.
No, she raps on black women and all this stuff. She's got a whole rap, but when she gets in front of you, she's like, I don't know what happens to her.
She behaves a different way? Well,
Yeah.
listen, it's like when you go to church, you don't...
When you see God, you
that's
don't
right.
I'm talking
talk the
about
same
I'm
way
talking about
anymore.
black and white.
Uzo, what happened? You were on the computer with Stuttering John, and you started to feel sexy for him?
When?
You remember when you came over my house?
Oh, okay, yes. And he said he was the one that I went to his place.
Right.
She
and what was
promised
she
me
wearing?
sex.
What was she? She promised you.
Promised
on the
me
computer?
sex.
Yes.
You promised him sex?
Yes.
You did.
Yes.
All right. And then what happened?
So then she comes over, and
And
then
what is she wearing?
she's wearing like a real like tight pants she had on, like
And
tight
bodysuit.
a bodysuit.
Because Fred says
Catwoman outfit.
he saw Uzo walking on the street one time, and guys were just like stopping in the
Oh.
street,
Yes.
worshiping her.
Oh, I gotta tell you. So she was at the apartment.
Did you walk out on the street just now in this outfit?
If I'm wearing a coat.
You're wearing a
But
coat.
I do this in the summer. I would wear this in the summer.
You would walk outside like that
No matter what I wear, guys are gonna follow me.
because you're so beautiful.
Yes.
And you're aware how beautiful you are.
Yes, I know.
Well, you know what she claims is that she's black, and there aren't many good-looking black women.
Yes.
Is that true?
So all white guys want that.
Yes, everybody wants me.
Everyone. White guys, black guys.
Black guys.
Do black men hit on you all the time? I got to admit, I'm a white guy. I want you. I do.
And Howard, you know what she says?
Yeah.
She says since all black women have big butts, she doesn't, so that's why they want her.
No, she
Most
happens.
black women are ugly. So
You are one of the few good-looking black women.
very few.
Right. Why you meet? What do you base this on? You've met a lot of black people.
I see them. I don't have to base it on anything. You see them. It's a fact. They're ugly. They have big, huge lips. They're ugly.
I see.
And the white women are beautiful, but most of them have a flat ass, and so I have the whole thing.
You have everything. I got to admit, you do have one. I'll tell the guys at home listening, you have a beautiful face. You have a beautiful bust. It's staggering, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you do
was
have a
Billy.
very round buttocks.
Yes.
Let me see your buttocks again, please. Let me see. Yeah, it is round.
Wang dang.
Beautiful.
Jeez.
Beautiful.
And an 18-inch waist.
A 10-inch.
18.
18 inch. 10-inch waist. It looks like 10 to me, baby. You work out?
No.
You
But
don't
I
eat-
dance all the time.
Yeah.
I'm always dancing in my apartment.
So you
When
just
I'm
dance
not
around the
on
house?
computer, Yeah.
You mean when you're like at home, you just dance constantly?
Yes.
Show me that. Put on some music.
Give me some music for Uzo, please. I want to see her dance.
Even when I was there, she put on music, and we
And you dance?
Yeah, we
You
danced.
dance with her?
Sure.
Let me see. Yeah, this is her. I saw her cable
This
show.
is her cable
Yeah,
show?
look at she dances beautiful. Look at that, like a stripper. Erotic dancing, they call that. Look at that. I guess she would lose weight, and that's almost like a workout routine what she's
It's like
doing
a
now.
belly dance.
And she walks around her apartment all day doing this. I'm telling you.
Wow.
What a belly. Barely enough room in there for your organs.
That's why those breasts had to come out
You're not kidding. I think they shoved some of the
There was
organs
no
in there.
room.
Right.
on the inside.
Her intestines are in her breast. So, Uzo, what are you saying? That you dance around the apartment all day and that is what keeps you so beautiful?
I don't know, and I don't eat.
You do not
I
eat.
don't believe women should eat.
Oh yeah, this is her. She always lies about this.
What you talked about? You mean she came over the apartment? She started dancing in your
She
apartment?
came over my apartment. I said, "So we're gonna have sex?" And she said, "Well, let's have it at my house. I promise if we go to my house, then we'll have sex."
You mean she came over to tell you to come to her house?
Yeah.
Yes.
So then
and she looked great, so you said, "Hey, let's go."
All right, yeah,
You follow her anywhere, right?
Yeah, right. What's the big deal? You want to have it there? Fine. But what she was really doing was just leading you around the city.
Yeah, because I had to.
Were you lonely? You just wanted to be. What was your motive here, Uzo?
I just wanted him to come down to my place. It's just the whole thing. I want
You
to
feel
see
more
John.
comfortable?
Yeah, my place. I feel more comfortable in my apartment because I have everything set up very well in my apartment.
Right.
Very
Is it a
good
nice apartment?
It's nice. It's very small.
Well decorated.
You know, she's got a houseboy there. She's like, "Come on, let's go." She's like very
Right. And you wanted him, and weren't you nervous going to Uzo's apartment? Like maybe she'd chop you up or something?
No, I'd been there before, and it just and the same ending. You know.
What? You didn't get sex?
No.
I asked him to show me his penis.
Yes.
And he did.
Yeah.
And
All right, wait a
like
second.
it?
Let me get. Wait a second. Hold this up. Let me get this straight. But you're jumping ahead, Uzo. Uzo, get close to that microphone. I don't want to miss a golden word.
This is the first time. This is.
Yeah, all right. So let me. All right. The first time, so you go over her apartment.
Yeah,
You meet her on the computer. You should see what goes on in this computer.
Yes. See,
This is what I was.
I gotta get it.
This is what I was trying to explain to John Stossel, but he didn't get it.
the computer was the second time. The first time I just went there because she gave me a number and said that she wanted to hang out. I go, all right.
Are you attracted to John Uzo?
John is okay.
It's okay.
It's fine, yes.
Yes.
He has a nice face.
Right.
And he smells very good.
Right.
And,
He does smell good.
yes, and
He does smell good. I don't know. I've taken a
never
few
gotten
whiffs.
close enough to smell.
Yeah, I took a few whiffs the other day. All right, so John, you go over there and she's
we
dressed
went out to eat,
provocatively.
I took her out to eat, right?
yes.
And then yeah.
But she
And I
never
didn't
eats.
eat,
But
no?
you didn't eat.
No, but this is what.
What did she eat,
No,
though?
she wouldn't eat one thing. in
Really?
fact. Yeah, she
What do
wouldn't
you tell me, Uzo? You must eat something. What?
I'm addicted to peanuts and pineapple juice. That's my favorite thing. And my gongodi makes me maybe rice sometimes. And I don't believe women should eat.
Because that way they
why-
stay nice and thin.
That's why you
Yes.
have an 18-inch waist.
Only men should eat. Men can pick out. Women should not. Women should look sexy. That's what they're made for.
Right, and let me tell you something. I admire that, and I wish my wife wouldn't eat. My wife eats constantly.
Well, Uzo hasn't had any
Woman can look
children.
slim.
I'm sorry, Uzo. What did you say?
The only way a woman would look slim and beautiful is not by working out. It's by not eating. That's the only way.
Yeah, you know what?
There's
You
no
are
way.
absolutely right. You read all of these books. Honest to God,
It's not eating.
my father always said it to me. He says,
That's it.
you know, he said, my mother was always dieting. My sister was always dieting. I was always dieting. He says, you know how you diet? My father's a very thin man. You know how you diet? He says, you don't eat anything. Put a belt across your mouth. He saw an ad in the paper when I was a little kid. He says, look at this. It's a belt, exercise belt. They said, you wear this belt at night, and the fat will roll off. He says, take the belt, put it around your mouth. And the man was right. And I learned that at an early age. And obviously you
Uzo,
did.
do you plan to
say it.
have
You said it
children?
too.
What'd you
You say it all the time, and you're right. You're always right.
Right, and
Always.
so you only eat like once a day when
Yes.
when it's very necessary, like you're
Yeah,
ready to
when it's
pass
very
out.
nice.
Do you ever pass out?
No, because I'm used to it.
Right, and do you ever
I
get
don't
dizzy from not eating?
No, I don't like eating that much.
But do you
I'm
think
from
that's why you-
I'm from Nigeria, and I don't see my gongodins cannot make me the things I like to begin with. So I just go. I'm hungry. I want to eat some Nigerian food. I can't find it, and I just say, "F it."
F it, right.
Yeah.
But if you were in Nigeria, you'd probably be fat.
I won't be fat because the food we eat, the food here is based on fat. The food in most countries is based on carbohydrates.
Right.
So it just goes off. But then again, a woman should not eat. It doesn't even matter.
Right, doesn't matter what food it
Yes,
is.
doesn't
Right,
matter what food. Every food makes you fat.
doesn't matter.
And then you just sit on the
Right.
computer.
Yes.
Yes, that is what she does. She
But do
danced.
you plan to get married and have children someday?
I am going. I was going to get married to my fiance June. We're going to get married June.
Yes.
But I'm having a second thought because, as I said, it wouldn't be good for me to marry somebody who is not a Howard Stern nut.
Right, because you're a fanatic about it. If he
Yes,
doesn't
so-
let you do your thing, what fun is it going to be? You'll be a slave.
Yes.
And would you have children with the man you marry?
Oh, that's the reason I'm gonna get married is because of money and the children.
Right.
Get his money and to have children also.
Right, right. So he can support you, so you can be on the prodigy.
Get his money and have children.
And you'll only have sex with him?
Yes, I'm having sex with him right now.
Just him. And when you get married, that will be it for life with him?
How can it be for life?
I see.
There's always divorce.
But your God has done it for life.
Your God's a little messed
he's
up in that area.
God.
Yeah, he's God. He can do
He
that.
can do it
He
because
can do
he's God.
anything he likes.
And you like girls too, right? You like to have sex with girls.
I love beautiful girls.
Yes, you do.
I love
So you're not going to give that up if you get married.
I love beautiful women.
And you don't want to get married. You have to share your apartment with some guy and all that.
No, it's just to it's just to look at them. Women are so beautiful.
Right.
Look at them.
You don't
I know
wanna
she gets
touch
into
them.
lesbian stuff over the computer.
She does.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
love the beautiful white women are beautiful. You know.
And what about your fiance? He was white?
He's from Norway.
He is. He's very white. That's the whitest they come. And so you had John. Now, even when you were engaged, met up with John, and you decided, all right, you went there with the intention of having sex with John.
No, never.
But you told him.
Yeah, but she plays that game. This
Right.
Second time she got it.
So you go over, and she says to you, I would like to see your genitalia.
Yeah,
and you pulled, so
to make sure I'm okay.
To check you to see if you're clean.
So you thought this was it? She's checking.
Yeah, I said, oh, great.
So what'd you do? You just pulled down your
Pull
pants?
down my pants.
Did she pull them down for you, or you pulled them?
He pulled it down, and he has the medium size, and I like medium, but
Right.
it doesn't mean I was gonna have sex with him. It was just to see if he had my type.
Right. You wanted to see if it was the type that you like.
Yes.
And then, did you ask to see anything on her? Did she get?
Well, that I think we kissed that night, right?
Of course, I would always kiss you.
Okay.
He's a very good kisser.
He is.
And,
So you guys made out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made out.
And how was that?
It was beautiful. She was on top of me, making out. You know, you'd show your penis too.
I sure would.
She was wild, huh?
Yeah, right. So what is it? You showed after you showed her your
Yeah. Then
your
I thought.
goods.
Then I.
Listen to me.
Okay,
Then
sorry.
she says, "Let's make out." And did she pull down her pants so you could check her?
No, so this is what happened. This is the
Yeah.
story. So then she didn't.
Right.
But the second time I went over, then I said, well, listen, I showed you my penis. Now you show me your vagina.
Right.
And she did.
And she did.
But you still couldn't touch.
No, I couldn't touch.
No. There was no sexual contact. All right. Very good.
Well, let me ask you something. When they're making out, is John touching her everywhere?
Now, when he.
I just restrict. I sort of don't let him touch me everywhere. I was basically doing the touching.
You were doing the touching.
Yeah,
All right. And so you made out, and then all of a sudden the mood left you, Uzo? You did not...
It was time for him to leave.
Right.
I just knew I knew it had to be that way. I
Right.
wanted to come over to my pad, and I'll throw him out.
You gave him a little sex, a little kissing and things.
Kissing.
But you're not the kind of girl that just
I
right
don't
away.
give it out like that.
No.
Well, Doug has been over to the apartment, too.
Yeah.
Doug, too?
Doug from me went there.
Did he get it on with her?
No, right?
No, nowhere.
You didn't look at his penis or anything?
No.
Did you make out with him?
No.
No.
Just came down.
But he tried probably, but he didn't know what he's doing, right?
He was freaked out.
He was. Very shocked. But you like Doug from the E! television show?
Yes, I like. Doug is a very nice Jewish guy.
Right. Very nice Jewish guy. But he's dull, right?
Yeah.
He's a little dull.
Very dull on the dull side.
Oh, he's on the dull side.
He is on the dull side. That is correct. All right. All right. I just want to know what was going on. I'm just trying to understand. That's all.
So,
All right.
in other words, Doug couldn't talk himself into anything.
No, he couldn't
John
even make
at
out.
least got to make out.
Come on in, Doug. You mean if Doug had a little bit of a rap going, he might have gotten to make out with you?
Yeah,
and
he
stuff.
was very. He
just sat there.
and freaked out.
And like John made his moves, but Doug didn't.
Even when I saw him at Tattoo, I saw them at Tattoo, he and his friends, and I was dancing. I was giving them the best time of their life.
Right.
He still didn't,
He didn't seize the moment.
Yes.
He didn't know what to do.
Doug, what are you, a pussy?
Too freaked out.
No, it's just
What were you so freaked out about?
I'm beautiful.
What's the matter with you?
Too beautiful.
I don't know.
What
It's
happened?
too beautiful for me.
Is that right? You didn't feel you
A
deserved
little
her.
intimidating, Uzo.
Yeah.
Doug thought she was a prostitute.
What? I did?
Well,
I didn't.
Which,
she
Some
did.
prostitute. She
which
doesn't.
woman is not a prostitute? Show me which woman is not a prostitute.
Oh, I don't.
This is a whole new.
What do you
I'm
mean?
raising my hand. I'm not a
If a
prostitute.
woman sleeps with a guy for his money, whether he's married or not, he's a prostitute, he's a hooker.
So you feel you're a hooker in a sense?
Yes, I do, because I won't sleep with a guy
was
just
right.
for sleeping sake. I
Right.
sleep with a guy whether I'm married to him or anything because of something.
Because of
Most
money.
women are like that. Christy Brinkley is a hooker. Jackie Onassis was the biggest hooker alive.
Right.
And she,
And this is it. Right. In other words, you feel that if a woman is marrying for wealth and money, it's true. Christy Brinkley married Billy Joel.
Yes.
What, would she have married Billy Joel if he was poor? No.
But she's saying every woman is
almost
marrying for
every
money.
woman, yeah, almost every woman is a hooker. If you take anything from a man if you take money and give him, say, you're a hooker. I don't care how it happened. I don't
Right.
care how much money you made out of it.
Uzo, thank you for this enlightening.
Thank you, God. I love you.
I love you. Very good. You are.
Well, we love you, Uzo.
And by the way, if more people could call me God, I would appreciate it.
See you at the book signing.
See
all
you
of
then.
Them. I'm going to be all of them.
I hope you will travel the country with me.
You're going to travel around the country?
Yes.
I just saved $50,000 for that.
That's right. And I will see you then, and perhaps you will come up to my hotel and I can show you my genitals.
You are God. You are so God.
Thank you.
You are so God. Never
Never.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Uzo. There's Uzo and John, the happy couple. Very good. Uzo.
Poor Doug. Doug is dull.
Wear sexy outfits at my signings, darling. All right. And you know she will.
Oh, she doesn't do anything but.
Right.
Doug? Yes. So Uzo, wait, stop. Come here.
So happy because I didn't break that. Can I dance?
You could dance.
Can I dance with you?
Doug's actually an
Can I
animal.
dance with you?
Doug's an animal. He was just trying the shy routine with you.
Yeah.
See, Doug, this is the point, you know.
I was doing that in tattoo.
Yeah, but not a tattoo. You got to do it in an apartment, right? Is it?
Yep.
See that? See that? What's the matter
So
with
how
Doug?
come you two didn't end up having sex?
Because she's a tease. You're a tease. You say that every
You are a
time.
tease.
She's a tease.
We know all about you. Uzo.
She's a tease. That's why.
Next.
She knows she's a tease. See, this is what she does to me, Douglas.
Yeah, and then when you go, time to deliver the goods, it's just got to back out.
You like your Ritz?
Of course I love it. Okay, let's go. I'm happy. The Prodigy people are going to be so happy today.
That's dull Jewish boy.
Uzo, I'm very insulted by you. You call me a dull guy.
Yeah, you wanted
That's not
us.
cool.
I didn't take.
Come on.
You didn't seize the moment.
Dull?
You didn't seize the moment.
You're excited.
Who's dull?
Take care, Uzo.
Very exciting.
Thank you.